And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. A festive atmosphere inside the building. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. And it's Sanders in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, we've got Mitchell, and it's White in at the 5. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. 2 high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Here's Sanders, 5 on the clock. Shoots over White. Sanders, no good. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. This one for 3. Weber pulls it in. Here's Spencer. To the left side wing. Here's Dudley. Buries it from 3.
Tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's White. Pass to Lyles. Mitchell against Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Weber. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Spencer. That's tipped. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. White hits them both. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Spencer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Dudley. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Rebounded by Lyles.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Thunder, the pass to Whitehead. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Double team on Mitchell. Pass to Thunder. Weber pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Now Payne. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Again, the miss by Boston.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Brown's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Payne. Here's Brown. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Spencer. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. He takes it in. Thunder. Here's Lyles. Boston pulls it in. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs.
Here's Dudley. Misses the 3. The Hawks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Thunder. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Celtics trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Sanders. It's hauled in by White. White's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Spencer. He's scoreless. Boston again missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Mitchell. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Here's Dudley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Outside Payne. To end the run. Boston again missing. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Lyles. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Here's Spencer, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Pass to Sanders. Again, the miss by Boston.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's White, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Spencer, still without a bucket. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Lyles, the pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
It's tipped. Lyles, the pass to Thunder. Lets it fly. Brown grabs the board.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Spencer. He had 9 points in his last time out. Outside Payne to get back on track. Counted from distance.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Thunder. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. 4-3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This
On the floor for Boston. Pass to Valentine. Here's Thunder. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to White from behind the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. The shot by Thunder, no good. Celtics trail by 14. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Magic was tremendous. He finished with 60 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time you let it go, you expected it to go in. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Thunder. Releases. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And here they come. Lets it fly from 18. Valentine can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 18. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Dudley. He's got 5. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're running. Here's Valentine. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Valentine's got 6.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Here's Spencer. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Spencer's got his second basket of the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Pass to Haywood. Over Payne. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 7 points in the game. Celtics trail by 12. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Spencer. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Here's Warren. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Tries it from the top of the key. Peterson, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Payne, he's open. Again, the Celtics, good for 2 more. The Hawks lead by 10. Here's Thunder. He's got 6, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Outside Payne. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sanders. Out to the right wing. Warren against Payne. Here's Dudley. Let's go with a three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey, folks, I think about when I was coming up. The emphasis on protecting the ball, it's not always demanded of guys now.
That's been the... Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And
That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Mitchell, and it's Thunder in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Uncovered. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Dudley. Here's Spencer. Going inside. It's deflected. Here's Lyles. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Lyles. He has 6. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Lyles has got 8.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Outside Payne. Pass to Sanders. Clock at 6. There's the block. Here's Lyles. The rebound, Celtics. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Here's Spencer. Dudley passes to Sanders. Over White. Sanders, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Spencer. Boston again missing.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Here's Thunder. The kick out to White. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Dudley. Celtics trail by 17. And he hits it from 9 feet. 12 points for him.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Thunder, the pass to Mitchell.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far.
A minute 39 left in the third. Ball stolen. with the drive. Spencer, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Left side Mitchell. Elbow shot. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Spencer. 11 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Inside.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Simpson. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Celtics trail by 14. The ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Looking to end this cold spell. Rejected by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Jimison's shot is off.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Got it off in time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 16-point advantage heading in. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Boston. And it's Weber in at the 5. Goes up from the top of the key. A shot by Brown, no good. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Peterson. Brown grabs the board. Peterson's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Ball, the pass to Weber. And it's rejected. Here's Thunder. Here's Whitehead. Off with the layup.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Thunder. 3-pointer. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Mitchell, the pass to Thunder. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dudley.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Whitehead, down low. Outside Mitchell. Shot from 12. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Spencer. The rebound by Atlanta. Mitchell's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. White can't hit. Celtics trail by 19. Pass to Brown. Here's Spencer. Ooh, poked away. White, good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Yeah, strong defensive pressure is giving them the advantage here.
And so Jason Kidd. Technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, et cetera.
And so it's Atlanta easily.
Great win tonight, MP.
You know I rock New Balances myself. Great for my fat hips.